All right, so Stormbreaker is coming along pretty well. I have finished putting on the base silver coat, and I am really happy with how this is turning out. This is looking really good. This Krylon paint is going on really, really nicely. It covers really well. It really has not been running very much at all. It gets really good coverage, and it dries and cures within a day or so. On this piece here, I've already tested my two-tone. I've got the darker metal. I went ahead and did that part there. Really happy with the contrast of these colors. Yeah, I think that's looking really good. So the next step is to mask off the club and the axe ends, and then get the darker color on there. So again, these are the Krylon fusions. The metallic aluminum is the base, and I have the metallic dark metal. I was worried that the dark metal might be a little bit too dark, but I'm actually really pretty pleased with how that's turning out. So I think I'm on track to get this done within the next few days, and should be done in time for Halloween. Well, just in the nick of time, Stormbreaker is finally finished. It actually came together really, really well. Really happy with the paint as it turned out on the axe and the club end. In the past, when I've masked, metallic paints have been particularly troublesome if I use just typical blue painter's tape. So I've started using, this is some frog tape, specifically for delicate surfaces, and that stuff worked really, really well. I was able to mask off all of the areas really pretty easily. The stuff is a little bit tough to cut, so make sure you have a really, really sharp xacto knife blade. And in a few places, I actually held it all down with some blue tape over top of it. But the yellow peeled off really, really well. Always peels off a lot easier too if you can remove the masking tape while the paint is still wet. If you let the paint dry, then you're definitely better off taking an X-Acto knife to the edge just to make sure that paint separates really well. But overall, the finish here is really nice. Managed to get it nice and smooth. I love the metallic look of the dark paint. Yeah, really, really happy with how this turned out. This was a really nice sort of side project. I might still do a little bit more touch-up paint on the handle just to get that in a little bit of better shape. But for purposes of Halloween and having a bro Thor costume, I think this is going to work just fine. So yeah, that's about it for this project. So we'll see what I decide to do next.